Alright, it's Grizzly from Voodoo Exotics again. Um, Actually, a lot quicker than I thought we'd be back, but this is our clutch that we just cut. Unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to video it. It was late. I was tired. Sat there my regular job. It was only 4 eggs, so we just went ahead and cut it. But we cut this clutch. What is today? Today is Sunday. We cut this clutch last Tuesday. So, yeah, last Tuesday. So these aren't even a week. These haven't even been cut for a week. Still like 2 days. So this is 5 days being cut. And checked on them today. Seen some movement on my incubator camera, and all these guys have decided that they was ready to move. They was ready to get out, and everybody has left the egg in less than a week. So I think we were almost really close to not having to cut at all, and them coming out on their own. But like I said, we have 4 eggs. This was our Firefly female, who I suspect may be Superfly. Now looking a little closer at some things, and she was paired to a male Superfly, who might have had something else in him. Not real sure, but definitely tell we got a lot of different things. I went ahead and pulled them out of the egg tub and got some wet paper towels and put them on. We got this one here. I'm gonna say it is super pastel because of the light head on it, and it's got the oranges and all on down the sides. Thinking that might be the only thing there. It's just a super, just a super pastel. Still got a little bit of stuff on the bottom. I haven't sexed them yet. Like I said, I just came out here, and because I was getting alert on my camera that there was movement in the incubator, and they were all out of the egg crawling around. But we're gonna weigh them up. They haven't shed yet or anything, but we're just gonna weigh them up since they're out of the egg. It looks like 36 grams. Mm-hmm. So not too bad. I think this is actually gonna be the smallest one. As soon as they get shed and have their first shed, now we'll get them sexed and figure out what ratio we got male to female. This one I think is just a pastel. It doesn't have the very light head, but it does have the sides, so I know it's at least pastel, maybe pastel fire. So it is 60 grams, so not a small baby. Like I said, I think the first one was our smallest one. This is also, I believe, super pastel, just because the head stamp is super light. Got a little vermiculite still on there. I did wash them off a little bit, but anyway, I think this one's gonna be super pastel as well. Right now, I'm not gonna guarantee any kind of genetic other than looks like 3 super pastel and 1 regular pastel. So this one's gonna be 48 grams. And this one is the most impressive of all. And I mean, it is huge. Look how fat that thing is. It absorbed all the yolk up. And almost a white head on it right there. And I mean, the pattern is just like super faded out. I mean, if you could have more than 2 copies of pastel, I'd say this one's got it. But um, definitely super pastel there at the bare minimum. Um, and the pattern is just, I mean, if you look down the sides, the pattern is just everywhere, all over the place. So I'm gonna have to figure out what that is. Probably wind up keeping this one for sure, because on this side, I mean, the pattern almost disappears back here. It gets so light and faded. It's real strong on top here. Of course, I'm sure it'll look different after it's shed, but this one is weighing in at 54 grams.
59.
59. Okay, yeah, 59. So, and it's a chunky one. Definitely got all the yolk out of that one. I think these moving around might have got this one out of its egg a little earlier than it probably wanted to, because it's the smallest one. Like I said, it's but I mean, they're all healthy. They're all moving around. They're all looking good. This orange here is just, I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but it's got some awesome orange on its sides, and almost looks like fire, like real flames, like candle flames right there, those two. But they're all doing really well. I really didn't expect them to be out the egg this quick, but apparently when we cut eggs on Tuesday, they probably would have cut their own way out late Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning, because these guys are definitely ready to be out and moving around. Like I said, I didn't expect that. We've got our cinnamon female. She's laid 7 eggs for us on the 14th. So we'll be looking for those eggs somewhere around that time in January. Somewhere around the first week or into the first part of the second week in January. I have to look, make sure exactly the date. I got it all wrote down and calculated in when they're gonna be coming. But like I said, these guys are less than a week being cut. So, and they decided they were done sitting in an egg. I got them weighed, gonna write all that down, get all that recorded, and then I'll be leaving them in here with the wet paper towel or damp paper towel until they shed out in the incubator. And then once they shed, I'll be setting them up in their own tubs, and hopefully get them eaten and have at least 3 up for sale. Probably right after Christmas, 1st of January, somewhere in there. Get them 5 or 6 rats and send them out to somebody who would love to have one of these beautiful babies. All four of them are actually very pretty. This one right here is just, there's something else going on right there. I'll have to talk to a couple of friends of mine, and I'm also on Olympus Reptiles Discord and Patreon, and anytime I got questions, I usually run stuff by the people over there on Discord. If y'all don't know about that, then y'all go check that out. It's Olympus Reptiles on Patreon, and they have a Discord community that you get access to through that Patreon. And I'll tell you, it's one of the greatest things about having something like that is the community there. The other guys and gals there are awesome. You talk to people and get to know people, and they're really cool people. I've actually acquired quite a few snakes this year from people on that Discord. So anyway, so I'll probably be hitting them up to find out what their thoughts are on this. ID on this one at least. Other than that, y'all don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends if they're looking for a snake. Check out our Morph Market page, our Facebook page, our Instagram page. You can find links to all that in the description. And if we don't see you before, for updates on the 3 clutches that we've hatched so far this year, we will see you when we get to find out what is in the 7 eggs from our cinnamon female. Oh, she was paired to my banana Mojave leopard male. So lots of awesome combinations coming out of there, hopefully. So if we don't see you before then, we'll see you when we find out together what's in those eggs. Catch y'all later.